Hi everyone, and welcome to a slightly different worship workout. In past videos, we've looked at songs that we sing regularly together in church, but today we're going to look at a new song we're about to start singing in church from this Sunday. I posted a link to this song on our social media accounts yesterday, so if you hadn't had the chance to listen to this yet, maybe go and do that before watching the rest of this video. We are just going to listen to the chorus again together now to get it in our heads. This is the new song we're going to start singing called God of Revival. Take a listen.
The darkest night, you can light it up, you can light it up. Oh God of revival, let hope arise. Death is overcome, you've already won. Oh God of revival.
I think this is such a great but also such a timely song for us today, here and now. The bridge of this song says, "Come awaken your people, come awaken this city, God of revival, pour it out." I can't wait to sing that as a community, over our community and over our city together. That's my prayer for us as God's people in Southfields. That's my prayer for our community and our city. God, send your revival. You might be wondering what that actually means though. What does it mean for God to pour his revival out and send his revival? Well, author and pastor John Piper explains this really well, I think, in an interview from a few years ago. He says the idea of revival originates in the reality that on the one hand, God is the decisive giver of all spiritual life, and on the other hand, humans, even those who are born again into the family of God, from time to time drift into a kind of lifelessness and lethargy, backsliding and indifference and weakness. And when you put those two together, God as the giver of life and man as ever drifting towards lifelessness, what you get is the need for the hope of reviving, coming back to life, a fresh outpouring of God's life-giving spirit on his people. That's what revival is. I found that explanation really helpful, and as John Piper says, all of us, even Christians, can from time to time drift into that feeling of lifelessness and lethargy and get that sense of distance or disconnect. And I think going through the last 18 months that we all have has only increased the potential for us to feel this way. Whether it's because we haven't been able to do church in the ways that we know and love and are comfortable with, or we haven't been able to worship as a whole and sing together and worship in ways that we're comfortable with. Or maybe it's because of anything else that, COVID has managed to impact on our lives. One way or another, I think we've all become a bit more vulnerable to these feelings of lifelessness and disconnection. But through this song, we get to bring all that before God and say, God, we want connection. God, we want revival, we want your life-giving spirit. And as the pre-chorus in this song tells us, there is nothing that God won't do to be with us, to have relationship with us, to connect with us. No prison wall he can't break through, no mountain he can't move, it says. No broken body he can't heal, no soul he can't save. That should be a real encouragement to us. I love how this song starts. It starts with a real faith statement. It says, "We've seen what you can do, God of wonders, your power has no end. The things you've done before, in greater measure you will do again," it says. I love that it starts that way. It starts with us saying, God, we know who you are. God, we know what you're capable of. God, we know you are all powerful. Even if we can't comprehend your power, we know you are all powerful. It sets us up and gives us a firm foundation to go through the song and go on and say, God, come and fill us again. Come and revive us again. Because we know that it's a constant process of holding these two positions that Piper was talking about in tension. Our human habit of drifting and then God's life-giving, spirit-giving nature. So when we come to worship God through this song as a whole, we get to thank and glorify him for all we've seen him do in our lives, praise him for his relentless pursuit of us, and ask him to revive our community and pour out his spirit again upon us. It's such a great worship song and such a great resource for us to worship through. I'm really excited to declare what this song says with you as a congregation. I really hope you enjoy worshipping through this song in the coming weeks and months. I'll see you soon.